will see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Phillip Rivers and the Indiana.
NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC and the Baltimore Ravens. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
First down.
And that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
An option run with Ingram. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Ingram, the ball carrier.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their veteran quarterback out of North Carolina State. It's Phillip Rivers.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the 1 touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
And showcasing those strong legs on that down. It's Hines. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First
now the first carry down.
33-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Jimmy Smith.
And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
3rd and long for Rivers. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Jackson going to run. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run. It's Mark Ingram.
31-yard line.
Pretty close to a first down at the Colts 24.
Baltimore Ravens.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw again, Jackson. Throw right side, taken in by the tight end, Bryant. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Gain of 2 brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They're running. Ingram. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll start on the ground with Hines. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36. A gain of about 4.
Calais Campbell on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 36, Rivers. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines.
Rivers.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Malik Hooker on the coverage.
Jackson now. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Grover Stewart in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
The Colts take over.
Rivers going to bring the Colts up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete.
Rivers.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 17.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. From the gun, Rivers. Over the middle here, it's Hilton.
Rivers pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 42-yard.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
And the Colts 1st down.
Again, it's Rivers. Catch made here by Campbell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Indianapolis.
A play fake to Mack. Now Rivers. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Rivers on the money, complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards.
On 3rd down, Rivers. A good throw here, finding Pascal. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Rodrigo Blankenship for the Colts field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Blankenship's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Colts 3.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
The Ravens ready to take over. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
That's good for a 1st down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Jackson from the shotgun. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. throwing the interception here. Rivers firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on second down. Rivers. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Trey Burton there to make the grab. And the Colts have taken the lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Rodrigo Blankenship for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
It is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7.
Rodrigo.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He was defended by Julian Blackmon.
From the gun, it's Jackson. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Sam Cook now, as he's on to punt for Baltimore. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over first and 10. At their own.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. Operating from the gun. Rivers. Campbell making the catch. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
3 yards the gain there, second down. From the gun, Rivers, and that is incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, but now it'll be third down.
Marcus Peters on the coverage.
They'll throw again. Rivers, that's into the hands of Pascal. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Ravens 39.
Rivers again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. On 1st down, Hines. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
45-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. Brought in left side by Snead.
Jackson.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and...
From midfield now, here's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Rivers and the Colts going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Rivers. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't give them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. On the option, it goes to Ingram. And he's going to be scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down right.
And give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
No gain on them. Behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
1st down, Rivers. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A second down throw for Rivers. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Yard on third down. Rivers. And that is incomplete. A former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. From the gun, Jackson. And his pass, incomplete.
Pass intended for Mark Ingram. Incomplete.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again, Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Ravens on third down. It's been a problem, just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 43.
To number 13.
23 yards on the play.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
Throws this one right side to Pascal. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer. All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Indianapolis.
From the red zone now, Rivers. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rivers, that's complete, right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the rookie out of Wisconsin. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. 3rd and goal at the 4-yard. And he takes it in for a Colts score.
The ball carrier.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts add on to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl.
And it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to their hotel before the game, and one of the themes they kept hitting us with was, let's put the pressure on the #1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the #1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Jackson to throw. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. He's going to drop this underneath to Ingram. And he gets it down to the 32. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Steps away to his left.
And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Well, the Colts will play again next weekend. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it?